Okay, I guess it's recording. How do I flip this around? I don't know. Maybe I can just do the weird talking to the mirror thing. Hey, sorry guys. I haven't been out of the scene in, wow, for a few months now. Not really keeping up on my channel, but um, yeah, if you guys haven't heard, I have dermatomyositis. I have been starting taking medication for my 2018 flare till about since like July of last year. It took up until December for it to start to work. As you can see, compared to my other videos, I'm not as red, so don't have too much of the butterfly rashes here a little bit. And then I think this is from my glasses. It's also on my chest, but you can see how faint it is compared to what it used to be. I don't think I have the shawl rash anymore. Elbows are getting better. See that little guy right there isn't as thick as it used to be, and neither is this one. But so yeah, not as itchy. So thank God. So I've been taking a medication called Cellcept, and yeah, that guy right there. And so I'm on the maximum dose, and it's keeping me at bay. So I'm, start feeling better, but I kind of still feel like achy and tired like most of the time. For the past 2 months, I've been going through a pretty tough bout of depression. I like to stay positive through this whole thing, but it does get to you, especially since I love going outside. And yeah, Cellcept, you can't be in the sun. You have to cover up, and because of high risk of skin cancer anyway, already a high risk of cancer just because of my family history and having dermatomyositis, but it has been confirmed that I also have an overlap of lupus. So that's really like bugging my joints, even though my rheumatologist says, oh, there's no muscle involvement, your sed rate's normal. And I'm like, well, yeah, you don't have an elevated sed rate if you have a pulled muscle. It doesn't work like that. So I don't know what she's trying to tell me. I see her on Tuesday, which that's going to be a waste of $25. But I am just trying to be compliant with the plan. Yeah, the tendinitis, I've been using like mineral ice. That helps a bit, but it has been working extremely well. I've also been using Voltaren gel, and that it's kind of like pissing on a forest fire with the pain. So moving around, especially since I'm a psychiatric registered nurse, you have to get down and dirty sometimes, and sometimes I have to stay back and hope that everything is okay, because unfortunately, even with my issues, I'm the strongest one on our unit about 2/3 of the time, and I'm the tallest. So I'm one of the major players when a patient becomes violent and angry, and it's real tough. Just like a few days ago, maybe I can upload a picture somehow, but maybe not. We had a violent patient, and I got kicked through a wall. Now, I didn't get kicked and then fell into the wall. I got kicked through the wall. Broke the wall with my body. So I've been doing physical therapy for that. And kind of a blessing in disguise, a positive spin on everything, since my rheumatologist wouldn't help me out with physical therapy with this flare. Now I get it through work. So I'm just kind of, using that to my advantage, as long as I've got it. Yeah, that kind of didn't really help my whole situation. So it kind of makes me work out, gets me out of my funk a little bit. But the tendinitis pain has just been extremely horrific. Doesn't make me want to do anything. Like, here we go. Here's another, tour of my place. I'm trying to keep it clean, but when you hurt, you don't want to do anything. Oh, got a fish tank. I try to have it like Mario Kart themed, which I am kind of a Nintendo dork about that, so yeah, I still have to get a background, so if you guys can suggest anything, that would be cool. I was thinking maybe like Rainbow Road or Undersea, Mario, old school. I'm not sure about that, but that's been calming. But as we walk out here, my place is like a mild disaster, and my kitchen's even worse because when my tendonitis is mostly in my elbows, so doing dishes is like cruel and unusual torture. But I also have a cat. If you didn't see my other videos, her name is Spooky, and she's kind of helping either increase or decrease my stress. It depends on the day, but it's kind of nice to have something kind of cuddle with you a little bit, because I've been stuck in my apartment trying to do some healthy coping skills, some gardening. It's my orange bell pepper. I'm pretty proud of that. And believe it or not, this sucker is a green onion. Yeah, like those little green onions that grow in your fridge that you get at the dollar store? That's what happens when you plant it in the ground. And what happens is it starts to flower and blossom. I usually only get one, but now I've got 5 now. Wow, 5. And so I found out that when this flowers and then the flower starts popping off, you'll get these little buds of a little onion that grows, and then I stuck it in a pot, and I'm like, oh geez, I have no idea what to do with all this onion. It looks pretty cool, but I'm all like, it's too much onion that one person can handle. So yeah, I'm like, gotta look up some recipes. But yeah, so back to my bathroom. I have always not been a big fan of marijuana. Never smoked it, never tried it, didn't want to. Don't like, it smells like shit. If you use it, that's fine, that's your business. I personally don't like it. But with me really not liking this stuff, I am running out of options when it comes to pain relief. Okay, because naproxen's not working anymore. I'm allergic to ibuprofen. So I kind of, broke down a bit and bought some CBD oil over at the street fair in Ocean Beach. And so this is what I got. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. The chick seemed like she knows what she's talking about. And I created this little company, so I'm gonna stupidly give it a shot without consenting to my, asking my physician. Because I know half of them in the past have been on board with just smoking weed, which I'm not cool with. Even if I was cool, I'm a nurse and I can't do that because I can't test positive. Supposedly you can't test positive on this. So I'm going to try it out and see. I guess the stuff's supposed to taste like shit. I did a little sample at the street fair just to taste, and it didn't taste terrible because I guess they got this peppermint oil inside. But it did burn my throat a bit. So I'm like, I don't know if that's the CBD or peppermint. Also, Cellcept, if you're not aware of its side effects, it causes nausea, vomiting, generalized pain, fatigue, which doesn't, pain on top of pain kind of really sucks. But what it does that a lot of people don't know is it really messes with your hormones. So for the past 3 months, it's been like I've been on a permanent PMS. And that, yeah, I'm so sorry for my friends and family because I'm trying, but no filter is going on right now because I am pissy all the time, or crying, or pissy and crying, or severely anxious like yesterday. So I'm like, I need something to chill me out a bit. I have an appointment with a psychiatrist this week to try to see what's going on to kind of just keep everything at bay, under control, because right now I'm like, my anxiety's out of control. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I've got good coping mechanisms. I read, play video games, have a social life. I try to exercise when I can. Some days, like today, I got to go on a bike ride, slathered up with the sunscreen, didn't get too ill effects from that, so that was pretty cool. But, I could be totally doing a good bike ride today, and then I'll be on my ass trying to recover for another 2 weeks, but it just depends on how my body's behaving, and it's never consistent. Wow. That's not a very good video, is it? But I'm not redoing this shit. Okay, so I'm going to try to... Is there a way to flip this around? Maybe not. Okay. Alright, so I guess you're supposed to, for my weight, because they gave me a card with this, and I weigh about 160 pounds. This thing's really childproof. I'm supposed to take 20 drops, and I calculated it, that 20 drops is roughly... Yeah, that's not enough. So it takes me a while to get it. I'm sensitive to a lot of crap, too. It's so weird shooting oil into your mouth. I mean, like, as a kid, be like, can I have a big old freaking just dropper of, like, vegetable oil? I'm like, it's weird. But then again, I'm a child of the 80s. So it's about that. And so I'm going to just take it, see what happens. I guess it takes 40 minutes for it to kick into your system. It's supposed to be under the tongue. So... yeah. Alright. That's weird. That's some weird stuff. Ah. It like spreads like all in your mouth. Like you can't escape it, and then down your throat. I'm like, I hope that gets out of my system soon. But I'm doing a lot better. Keep you guys updated. Hopefully do this more now that I have a much better phone. I got the Google Pixel 3 XL. The only thing annoying about this phone is that it shuts off every 20 seconds no matter what settings I mess with. It takes better video than my ZTE that I had before. So I'm hoping that you guys think this video is mildly informative or boring or whatever. I'll see you soon. All right, bye.